is played in standard tuning with a capo on the 6th fret for the studio version and on the 5th fret for the live version. The main chords in the verse here are F major 7 going to G, but there's a few passing chords that take us to those chords each time. So we'll actually start the song with a standard C chord, going to a standard G chord, but I'm going to play it like this just for the ease of transition. So I've got third finger playing the low E string of the 3rd fret, second finger playing the 2nd fret of the A, and the pinky finger playing the high E string of the 3rd fret. And the C would be 1, 2, G, 3, 4, and then we go to the F major 7 with the thumb grabbing the 1st fret and the low E string, obviously relative to capo. The A string is muted by the thumb and also the tip of the 3rd finger there. So the 3rd finger is on the 3rd fret of the D string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the G, 1st finger, 1st fret of the B, and the high E string is open. And once we strum this, we actually just leave it for 3 full beats. So we'd have the C, 1, 2, G, 3, 4, and then to the F major 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then transitioning to the G chord, we play the F major 7, 1, 2, C, 3, 4, and then to the G, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, this rings up for 3 bars before we transition back to the F chord with the chords C, G, F. So from the start of the song, we'd have C, G, F major 7, and this rings for 3 bars. On the 4th bar, F, C, G, leaves to ring for 3 bars. And then to transition to the F, we play C, G, F, and that just loops for the verse. For the last time through the verse, we miss out the little C, G transition to the F chord. We just stay sitting on the G chord. If you watch a live version of this song, you'll notice that Sam often leaves out the 2nd finger and plays the chords like he does for the borders, like suspended chord voicings. So for the F, we just take the 2nd finger off. We can also sometimes add the high E string as well at the 3rd fret if you want to. Same for the C chord, and same for the G really. 1st finger's on the 1st fret of the B string there. So you'd have the C, G, F, F, C, G, C, G, F, C, G. So for the chorus, we use very similar chords as we do to the verse. We start off on the F chord, but this time just for 2 full bars, then to a C for 2 bars, G, the alternative fingering for 3 bars, and on the 4th bar we're going to play C for 2 beats before going to an E minor 11, which is like a C over B, but the low E string in this case is the low E string here. Okay, so C, we've got 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the A string, low E string, the rest of the chord is as it was. And then we go back to the F, and we repeat that for the chorus. So 2 bars of F, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, E minor 11, F. So the chorus slowly is 2 bars of F, 2 bars of C, 3 bars of G, and then C, E minor 11, F. There's also a strumming pattern in the chorus which is played in 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, 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 up. There's also an accent on the 2 and the 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's played exactly the same throughout the chorus. So we have the F for 2 bars, C for 2 bars, G for 3 bars, C, E minor, F, and so on. You can make it more like Sam's live version by taking the 2nd finger off, and you can also add the pinky finger to the 3rd fret of the high E string and play through the chords in that way. So we'd have the F for 2 bars, C for 2 bars, G for 3 bars, C, E minor, back through the F. For the bridge section, we do have a new chord. We play the C for 1 bar, single strum, D minor, a new chord for 1 bar, single strum, just a standard D minor chord. Then to the F chord, major 7, single strum, and we play this on repeat. C, D minor, F, C, D minor, to finish, we go to the G chord, 3 bars, like we do in the end of the chorus, C, G, and back into the F chord. So for the bridge we have C for 1 bar, going to D minor for 1 bar, F major 7 for 1 bar, then we play on repeat, C, D minor, F, and to finish the bridge, G, 2, 3, 4, second bar of G, third bar of G, C, G, back into our F chord. For the main melody in the song, I'm going to play the high E string open, 3rd fret on the B, and we're just going to swap between those notes really. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. We're kind of killing them off just after we play them as well, so they play a little staccato. We then have a quick open E, 3rd fret on the B, before going back to the high E string. Play this twice in total. So that last note that we play is the only note that kind of rings out. The second variation starts off exactly the same. But when we get to the quick bit, we're just going to go open, high E, 3rd fret on the high E, obviously relative to capo, and back to the open high E. We play each of those twice, back to back, and it repeats.